And federal regulators are looking into that nationwide cell service outage yesterday.
Yeah, AT&T users are still trying to process that tough wake-up call yesterday that prevented a lot of us from making or receiving any calls or texts for more than half the day. I think it was 12 hours before everybody was back on. Yeah. The company now says it believes the issue was, quote, caused by the application and execution of an incorrect process we used as we were expanding our network, not a cyber attack. And then they apologized. But that still leaves all of us asking, what happened?
Several government agencies say they were taking a look. And Dustin, you actually talked with experts and consumer advocates about this today. What did they say?
The consumer advocates told me there are several things we can learn from this. So first of all, have a plan for when this happens again, not if, but when. Make sure you know where you can go to get Wi-Fi access if you don't have it at home. Also, they say this is essential infrastructure today. I mean, almost 3 out of 4 homes no longer have a landline anymore. So they think if a carrier runs into something like this, they should look at whether they need to have agreements in place with other carriers to maybe switch to until they can get back online. One advocate also told me he thinks AT&T should give customers a bill credit.
You know, I've seen their statement, and they certainly apologize for it, and I don't doubt their sincerity. But certainly, this is a service that people pay for and they depend on. And I think a company that doesn't meet that expectation should compensate consumers accordingly.
That advocate from the National Consumers League told me he hopes the FCC and any other regulatory agencies take that all into consideration. He said that basically that's kind of how 911 works now. If your phone doesn't have service, you can still technically call 911 because there's an agreement with other carriers by law with the FCC.
That's good to know.
Yeah.
Although this story is now going to have my mom running to get a landline phone. So
again,
I don't think we can avoid it.
Can never hurt. Miss the old days, right?
It's true. All those people with landlines saying, "I told you so. I told you so."